Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome to semi-final night of the Women's All-Star Classic for WWE 2K26. A huge night ahead. We have the first of our two semi-final matches here tonight. I am Keanu Han. I am your lead commentator, at least for the first three matches. Okay? And those three matches are this semi-final match. We also have a huge matchup. Ren Sinclair, Chelsea Green, and Kendall Gray in a play-in triple threat match. And then the other play-in triple threat match, that being Rhea Ripley, JC Jane, and Lizzie Rain. The winners of those two play-in triple threat matches will compete in a fatal four-way highway robbery, which is where whoever wins that match will steal a participant spot in the Women's Great American Bash coming up this September. So keep that in mind, ladies and gentlemen. But here is our first semifinal match. It is the Amethyst League winner, Liv Morgan, the Women's World Champion, going up against the AAA Reina de Reinas champion, the Rose Quartz League runner-up, Flammer, who will be competing in a trios match on week 2 of Noche de los Grandes, alongside Las Toxicas, against Lola Vice, Bailey, and La Catalina. Speaking of Lola Vice picked up a win earlier tonight, retaining her NXT Women's Championship against Izzy Day. Meanwhile, Bailey and Lyra were victorious last night on Monday Night Raw against Raquel and Roxanne of the Judgment Day, which, by the way, Liv Morgan's being used basically as a manager right now for the Judgment Day, despite being the Women's World Champ. We still need to figure out challenges for Liv Morgan, especially considering now, with the announcement, thanks to LA Knight, the return of the King and Queen of the Ring tournaments. It will be starting next Monday night on Raw after Clash in Italy. Be very interested to see what the matches are. Will it be fatal four-ways or will it be singles matches? I have no idea, but I would assume that the finals will be at Night of Champions, and on top of that, the winners will get their shots at SummerSlam as Liv Morgan kicks things off here in our first semi-final match in the Women's All-Star Classic. And by the way, in every single Classic, there has been at least a Judgment Day member in the semifinals. Dominic Mysterio in the Intercontinental Classic for the men. Women's Intercontinental Classic, it was Raquel Rodriguez who ended up winning the Women's IC Classic. In the Men's All-Star Classic, it was Finn Balor who won the Men's All-Star Classic. Now we got Liv Morgan in the semifinals. We will see JD McDonough and Roxanne Perez in the Great American Bash coming up this summer, so keep that in mind. But in the meantime, it is Flammer who currently has the advantage over Liv Morgan, using that AAA background on Liv Morgan, the Women's World Champion. How crazy would this be? We've already seen a couple of upsets, when it comes to these classics. In the Intercontinental Classic, we had AJ Styles versus Braun Breaker, and AJ Styles won. And then we had Dominic Mysterio versus Dolph Ziggler. Dolph Ziggler won. AJ Styles ended up winning the whole damn thing, even though he wasn't even the winner of his league. Meanwhile, you looked at, of course, what's been going on with the Women's Intercontinental Classic. I mean, both league winners didn't even win the Classic. We ended up being Raquel Rodriguez. And then the Men's All-Star Classic, I don't think Finn Balor even won his league. I don't know. Be very interesting to see who wins, because the league winners, Liv Morgan for the Amethyst League and Alexa Bliss for the Rose Quartz League. We will see Alexa Bliss in our main event tonight against Tatum Paxley, our Amethyst League runner-up. Meanwhile, roll-up, here we go. Liv Morgan looking for a huge win and hoping to advance to the finals of the Women's All-Star Classic. How big would that be, ladies and gentlemen? Keep that in mind. As Liv Morgan, my goodness, taking out this Flammer right here. Flammer, who had a crazy run, a surprisingly good run, as she busts open Liv Morgan right near the nose. Oh my goodness! This has just been straight up domination as a rope break stops this onslaught from Flammer. Meanwhile, let's keep this in mind. Flammer had a crazy run in this tournament, full of count-out victories. Obviously, that momentum was halted via a couple of losses in a row, but then picked up a huge win over Stephanie LeClaire in the final night of the Women's All-Star Classic to obviously to earn a spot in the semifinals, not giving that shot to Thunder Rosa, who could have been in the spot, but it was not. So it ends up being Flammer, the Reina de Reinas champion, in this spot. It will be very interesting to see who wins this match. I hope, for everyone's sake, it is Liv Morgan. Yes, I am biased because Liv Morgan is my favorite female wrestler of all time. But Liv Morgan also deserves a little bit of spotlight, considering the fact that it seems like WWE doesn't want to give her the spotlight, even though she's the Women's World Champion. We might see Stephanie McCarroll return in those King and Queen in the Ring, in the Queen in the Ring tournament. Keep that in mind. And as for the King of the Ring, well, hopefully we could see the return of Randy Orton. Well, that would mean 3 straight King of the Ring finals for that man. I'd like to keep that in mind. Uh-oh. Wow! A bulldog from Liv Morgan, as she is hoping to clinch a spot in our finals coming up on Thursday. Question is will she get the job done? Who knows? We'll figure that out. As here we go. It is Liv Morgan. What is Liv Morgan thinking here? Liv! Oh my goodness! Liv Morgan obviously trying to... Oh my god! Right to the... Damn! Right to the chest! Are you kidding me? Liv Morgan obviously... Or Flammer just unloading shots. Obviously, once again, 15-minute time limit. If this ends in a draw, it would be very interesting to see what will happen in terms of... Will it be a triple threat final for the Women's All-Star Classic? Gotta drink some water, man. Gotta drink some water. Now, oh, Jesus, Liv Morgan. This has been... What a performance by Flammer, by the way. Oh, what the heck is this? Uh-oh. Oh, no. Trapping Liv Morgan. And the Reina de Reinas champion is just absolutely on fire right now. I know. Oh, Flammer was trying to... That did not work out in her favor whatsoever. What a performance so far from Flammer, but will it work out? I have no idea, to be completely honest with you. We'll have to see what happens. But right now, it is... Oh, wow! A spinning back forearm from Flammer, kind of stealing a rolling encore from JC Jane, who we will see in a play-in triple threat match later on. Oh, my goodness, a crossbody! Diving crossbody on the Liv Morgan. Liv Morgan is absolutely getting... Oh, but... Morgan survives. Oh, but misses a potential bulldog, and now Flammer is gonna... Oh, no! Talk about... Are you kidding me? Flammer for the upset! Are you kidding me right now? Oh, and a kick out. Flammer would have picked up a huge win. Certainly adds momentum going into that 6-woman tag coming up in the second week of Noche de los Grandes, but Liv Morgan reverses her finisher. Critical move by Liv Morgan to at least stay alive. STO. And now the cover. Hoping to end this early. Can she do it? No, kick out at 1. A busted open Liv Morgan. Trying to seal her spot in the finals on Thursday. Can she do it? Here we go. Oblivion. That better be it. Liv Morgan, a spot in the finals. No! Kick out! Flammer kicked out! Oh my goodness! What a way to kick off semi-final night of the Women's All-Star Classic. And oh no. Oh my goodness, right to the shoulder, maybe to the face right here. Liv Morgan has obviously been on the ropes ever since basically since the beginning. What the heck is this? Wow! What in the world? What kind of move is that? Is Liv Morgan going for a second oblivion here? Oh, but talk about Flammer ring awareness going outside of the ring to make sure she does not fall victim to what was about to happen to her. And now, uh-oh. Oh, no. And now, ooh, smart move right there. A smart move from Liv Morgan. Wow! Liv Morgan. Unreal stuff. And now Morgan sent into the corner. Flammer has her in position. Oh my goodness. And Flammer, main event Flammer, all right, trying to seal a spot in the finals of the Women's All-Star Classic here tonight. Oh, in defeat! In defeat! Stealing Meechin's move, but Liv Morgan got back up, and I'll roll up. Oh no, never mind. Flammer is just having an answer to everything the Women's World Champion is throwing at her. And now, oh my god, oh, and another miss. Another miss from Flammer. Flammer trying to do something. Oh my god, what a drop kick from Liv Morgan. Liv Morgan looking to end it. Can she end it here? Nope. The match continues. And now you gotta worry about the clock. If this ends in a draw, this could lead to a triple threat scenario for the final of the Women's All-Star Classic, which would be insane. The question is who will it be? Who will get the job done, ladies and gentlemen? Will it be Flammer? Will it be Liv Morgan that will seal a spot in the finals? Flammer, the Rose Quartz League runner-up, the Amethyst League winner, the Women's World Champion, Liv Morgan. Opportunity knocks. Trying to bring more gold back to the Judgment Day with more classic wins. And right now we got a hockey fight in store between Morgan and Flammer. Flammer, obviously someone that my little brother knows very well from the Rose Quartz League. Obviously, I'm very familiar with Liv Morgan from the Amethyst League. What the hell is this? Oh, no, not a corkscrew. Nope, never mind. What the heck is Flammer thinking here? Oh, my God! Oh, no! Oh, no! Oh, my goodness! Now the clock is going to start becoming a factor here. Can Flammer seal a spot in the finals? No, another kick out. Are you kidding me? Man, these two women are leaving it all on the line, just like what the Women's All-Star Classic has been all about. Oh, no. Here it is. You can call it. Got her. Got her. Flammer, a spot in the finals right here. Got her. Flammer upsets the Women's World Champion. Flammer has sealed a spot in the Women's All-Star Classic Finals, ladies and gentlemen. Wow! Are you kidding me? No way! We now know one spot filled for the Women's All-Star Classic Finals. That is Flammer, the Rose Quartz League runner-up. Unbelievable. And Liv Morgan suffers a shocking loss. Flammer heads all the way to the finals, where she will await the winner of our main event tonight, Alexa Bliss, Tatum Paxley. Who will it be? Well, before we get there, we got some play-in triple threat matches to do.